Okay, this is the last syllable type that you're going to learn. And by the end of this lesson, you will now know 6 different syllable types that will help you to decode words better, spell words better. So it's pretty amazing. This one is called CLE. So I try to remember this by CLE, circle back 3. CLE is actually its own syllable. So whenever you have a word that has CLE in it, you have 2 or more syllables. Let's take a look at the word circle. Circle. Now, circle. You immediately hear that there are 2 syllables within this word, and that again is because CLE, circle back 3, is its own syllable. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put a little dot right here, and I'm going to scoop because this is a CLE syllable type. Now I'm going to take a look. I know that I have another syllable here, and I'm going to scoop it, and it's sir. We learned in a previous video that whenever we see a vowel followed by an R, that we have a bossy R, and we call this R controlled. Okay, so you can even just label it. Sorry, I'm just getting my pens. You can even put it vowel with a capital R because it's a bossy R. So whenever you see CLE, you need to remember that it is by itself its own syllable, and that whatever word you have with it is 2 or more syllables. Let's look at another word that ends in CLE. I have to say, this is one of my favorite syllable types. I don't know why. I just like it. So let's take a look at the word bubble. Okay, bubble. All right. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to say, oh, look at this. I have a consonant LE. Consonant LE right there. It's a syllable all by itself. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go CLE, circle back 3. And that I know that my little dot to show my syllables is going to go in between the 2 B's. And I'm going to scoop, and I'm going to say CLE, syllable type. Now I'm going to scoop the remainder, and I'm going to try to figure out what type of syllable it is based on all the different syllable types I now know. So I'm going to go ahead and say it, bub. Okay. So what I know is that I'm going to first identify that I have a vowel and a consonant. And what I know sometimes about vowels and consonants is that that consonant could be closing the door on the vowel. B-ub. And I'm hearing that sound with the U, which makes me know that it's a short vowel and that it's closed by a consonant. And what I remember is that is a closed syllable type. It's closed by a consonant and the vowel is short. So that's CLE. Let's take a look at one more word just because it's so much fun. Let's see. Let's take a look at the word cattle. And then I'm going to talk to you about why some words have 2 of the same consonants within it. All right. Step 1, I see that I have CLE, consonant LE, which is my TLE, and I'm going to circle back 3, and I'm going to put my little dot right because I know that that CLE is its own syllable all by itself. So then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to scoop forward, and I'm going to figure out what type of syllable this is. Let's see. Cat. Up. I'm seeing again, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to identify that I have a vowel followed by a consonant. That's a short A closed by a consonant. So I'm going to go with the fact that this is a closed syllable. Now let's quickly talk about, you'll notice in the word bubble, and you'll notice in the word cattle that the B is doubled in bubble and the T is doubled in cattle. And that is because, like I said, TLE, BLE is its own syllable. And we still have to have a short vowel in our first syllable, else it would be bugle. And as far as I know, I can't blow any bugles, but I can blow a bubble. So we have to have that B in order to make this U short. If we didn't, and I spelled it B-U-B-L-E, and I followed my pattern of B-L-E or consonant L-E, C-L-E, circle back 3, I would circle back, right? I would put my little dot there, and I would know that this is the consonant L-E syllable type, and then I would be scooping this forward, and I'd be like, oh, there's no consonant that follows the vowel, so it must say bu. But, like I said, bugle. Have you heard that word before? Nope, I don't think so. So we have to double the B, and that is why you have 2 B's in bubble. Otherwise, we'd be saying bugle. So like I said, this is another syllable type, and when you have CLE, it's going to always be this word, or these syllables will always have 2 or more syllables in the words, because CLE is its own syllable.